Well, when I think about soul in daily life, it hasn't been something I've always been aware of. I know years and years ago, I was very much in a pain body. I was very much in the personality and the ego and reacting to situations in life. And as I became more aware of that inner voice, that inner knowing, and learned to listen to that, then that's when I started to realize that, wow, there's more to me than just my head. There's more than just the mind. And there's that observer part of me, that observer part that is watching me while I'm doing and is watching me while I'm thinking. And I started to say, well, what if I connected more with that observer part? And so if I was reacting to something, then I could be reacting, but also be watching myself react. And to me, that was how I got in touch with the soul and the inner knowing, is because that was like this quiet, wise, very soft-spoken part of myself that had a lot of perspective and objectivity, neutrality, lack of emotion. And then there was this other part of me that was just all caught up in the drama and all caught up in the triggers of, like, someone said something and it triggered an old pain and I was reacting without even thinking. And then I could step aside and say, oh, wow, isn't that interesting? That's one of my favorite expressions, because it keeps me from criticizing or judging myself, and it allows me to step into that role of my inner self, my knowing, my inner voice, and to really tune into, what do I know? And so what resonates or what speaks to me. And for everybody it's different. For some people it's a gut instinct. For some people it's a knowing in their head. For some people it's a whole body. They get goosebumps or something. And so everybody has a different way of knowing, but you tune into that way of knowing, and then you can start to live from that. And so now I really don't live from the ego and the reactive nature anymore. I'm pretty much always able to be in that place of centeredness and soulfulness. So if someone comes at me in anger, I know that 90% of the time it's their stuff and it's really not anything I've done. And I still will look and see, did I do something? Is there a way I could have phrased something better? But also from a place of love and peacefulness, and not needing to react so much. I'll still respond, but I do it from a place of, okay, wow, that person's in a lot of pain and they're acting out, and I just happen to be the one they're taking it out on. What would be a compassionate way I can handle this situation? And in many cases, it just evaporates, because when you come from that soulful place, whether it's a work situation or a personal situation or just somebody in traffic, it shifts everything.